Luma 314. Alright, let's get it started. This first clip here is from Kling 2.5 actually. I didn't understand how to move the camera for Luma Ray as a new user at Adobe Unlimited sale. So and then the rest of all these human scenes are all the Luma Ray. You notice the fish came off screen and the bike wasn't completely in the frame, but then it generated it. Alright, and these steps and everything else. It gave me a lot of confidence that Luma is very capable of generating new environment and looking very real about it. Some model like Hailu or something, Hailu is stronger at the cartoon. So when you have a character generate new material, new scenes and everything, it sometimes look cartoony. This is another Kling clip. Every one of the scene environment establishing shot was Kling later added in. But yeah, I just could not understand how to move a Luma camera for scenes. I really did not understand it. But I got very handy with how it moved character. I do like how it moved the characters. The subtle expression of everything of the character expression, like tidy up the tie just now, or looking around, looking around, relaxing with guitar. It took some prompting. It took some hands-on prompting to get the emotion right, to feel the scene. You have to mentally look at the scene, see how a character is supposed to act, and then give the AI a little bit general human touch direction. And as far as the human touch goes to emotionally convey an appropriate message into the frame, it did all right. The thing is, it was only 5 seconds while I used it, that it was newly released. The system where we plug the thing in the oven is wonderful because you know exactly where to put it in, and it's very intelligent, smart. And the Luma AI has been uncanny in this ability. That is a mileage smarter environment interaction with character than the Chinese model. Some of the Chinese model even see that is hard for them to keep up. Yeah, and it's actually quite good that the image to video now. In the Ray 2 model, I see a lot of blurring. I was a little bit spooked out by it. There was a bit too much blurring. This is another Kling clip again. Or maybe it was Hailu. Or yeah, mix a little Hailu in as well. Hailu 2.3 I got better scene motion. Yeah, I just keep pushing the Luma Ray to interact with objects and characters. There were very little morphing. There were none actually. The consistency has been excellent. So most of these are the first clip generation. So you can see that almost all of them are usable. I never felt the need to have to regen the scene. So even though it was only 5 seconds and then I click here again. Yeah, you can streamline your workflow by just doing a one-time go and get the result that you want. I don't think you should I don't think you should ignore Luma just for the way it is able to do this. Yeah, it's a very refined model. Yeah. The only thing that gives me a little bit grips is that it's only 5 seconds. It's a little bit choppy at the end of the day. You see a lot of trailer for Luma to showcase. It's always going to be 5 seconds, so it's very choppy. In the ecosystem, AI ecosystem, where Kling, C-Dance, and free picks, picks first, all 15 seconds now. They all moved up to the full 15 second, and you still get 5 seconds here, unfortunately. But yeah, it's very, very good. It's very consistent. Mundane action. The normal actions like this is very, very good. But if you're gonna do too much complicated actions, like I have a scene where I have a character, I try to have a roll on bed twice and then get off bed. There is a little bit acrobatic trick, right? is not quite very capable of going that kind of range. And the Chinese model has become very gymnastics trained that they can do flips, and Luma can't. But you see the Luma when you're doing medium close up, and she's just smiling, she's just doing normal thing in the scenes. It's perfectly appropriate. It's perfectly capable. So go where the model shines, and you won't have a problem with it whatsoever. Yeah, almost every scene again is first time generation, and you get the result that you ask for. It's quite capable of doing multiple objects, and it won't start to blur. I had a very difficult time moving any kind of environment scenes with the camera. Simply because I'm more of a Kling user, and so I just plugged the Kling clips in. It never moved the way I expected the camera. Even on these scenes with character close up, sometimes you see me not moving the camera too much, simply because as a complete new user, I did not understand what it was trying to do, and it didn't always listen to me. I looked up how Luma prompt style was, and then what it required. Yeah. And yeah, I do not understand it. Sometimes I was very plain about it. I don't think I gained enough confidence to do too many tricks with the camera. That's the main thing, and that's the main difference if you're a Kling user as well. Where Kling gives you maximum control on the camera. But by the end of this story run, I was so confident at the facial expressions, and the range of emotion have increased noticeably from what people were saying about what the Luma Ray 2 could do. Luma Ray 2, they were saying that it was a bit wooden. Where here at Ray 3, I found that a little smile here, right? A little whimsical smile, look a little in the grass. Here, she's professional, she's happy, doing the solar panel. Yeah, I found that it has a depth of emotional range enough that I was able to appropriately mood in the scenes the way the human character is supposed to behave. So as a human element on my end as a prompter to design the image, how it was gonna come to life, I do not find Luma Ray 3 to be deficient at all. That it has a depth of range, and then it can only improve, right? So it's very, very good in that regard of doing mundane emotion. Extreme, these are what you consider all normal range of emotions, right? And the normal range of emotion is the only one that I try with Luma. Yeah. Well, there's a model like Hailu is famous for facial drama expression and cinema acting story, right? And the drama range and the excess of emotional range that it's able to carry at the Hailu model, that's not something that you should be doing here with Luma. So what I found that most of the time on a two weeks unlimited promotion that I was working Luma with, I found myself just doing very a character walk from one place to another. That's what I've been doing. My story, I kind of like to give it a little more drama gravitas in the things I do, and I did not find that I could do it here. I found that most of the time they give me compared to Hailu, it's almost cold emotion. Right? For the extreme range that I'm used to working with Hailu to carry the drama grass. So yeah. It was a little bit off. It was a little bit limiting after a while, but I could see Luma being the major workhorse, where I just do very normal scenes. You know, with scenes that is very normal like this, you wouldn't want things like C-Dance, where you pay C-Dance premium price to get actions, you know, to get action shots and then all the Hollywood blockbuster. You won't. Yeah, this is the option where Luma has an unlimited, right? has an unlimited option where you sign on, pay for. Luma Ray 3 was a bit slower, where Luma Ray 14 is touted as the more efficient model. So it's not as time consuming, taxing. And this clip at Adobe and it was generated very quickly too. So the speed or the ease of generation and everything else, and the fact that it can all be done one time go is nothing to scoff at. That the mundane scene, one type go and you get there. And some of these character animations is able to get there at such a refined touch that I was quite impressed with, and I think I think it's quite appropriate to option for into your budget that Luma Unlimited whenever you need it. This scene with the bike, where he's holding the bike is so anatomically correct with the serial morphing. It was blown away. Tested all again here. You can grab many objects and then the character will do so appropriately, and it doesn't even take a regen at all. So that's how capable the model has become. Zero morphing whatsoever, unlike the earlier model. So just make sure you understand that there is a limit of normal range of emotion and actions. Too complicated anything, it's best just to use the Chinese model. And this is the fade out. I guess that's all I want to say. This has been interesting review here commentary. I might do more of these, just to want to analyze what I learned about the model as well. Alright, this is the fade out, and then I'll be closing it down. Thank you.